Hello, welcome to the channel, and we are back in Microsoft Flight Sim 2020, and we are on leg 2 of the Patagonia Bush Trips. I will be honest, I did go right through to number 4, and number 4 was a disaster. Number 3 wasn't brilliant. Number 2 I really wasn't happy with, so I've come back to start again. What it was is I was having trouble with the getting to grips with the autopilot. Now I'm not saying I'm any better, but I'm going to try it again. So right, let's get this sorted. So our first roadside village, take off and head southwest towards eastern shoreline of the Lago Fagnano, whatever it is. You should quickly see a road running in the same direction. Follow it to the southern shoreline of the lake. As you go, you should pass a couple of small lakeside villages. Continue following the road southwest. Right, so we're going to be on the heading of 204. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump back in here. We are going to go there, not that one, that one. So we are going to turn on flight director, which will bring up the pink one, which is this pink line here. We need to set the heading bug to 20, what did we say it was? 204, which should be roughly where that pink arrow is. But when we take off, I can do it to setting bug straight first. Right, 204. Altimeter, right, if I can remember this correct, let's get that. I'm going to do 6500. We're going to click altitude, so that should right, okay. Right, let's take that off. Yeah, I need to. So again, there's 7,000 to do. Right, okay. They're done. We should be able to turn those on. I've got to try and remember. I did set up some buttons. I can't remember what ones are what. So this is going to be fun again. So take brakes off. And we've got flaps. We have one lot of flaps, and we are going to try and take off, and then set it for heading bug. So let's get right. That should hopefully oh no, they want 900 vertical speed, 400. Right, so that should be take flaps off. Flaps are off. We are heading for heading bug. We need to that's better. Right, so we should be climbing at 400 foot per minute to 7,000 feet. We are flying on the heading bug. Now if I change it to nav mode, it should change to this pink one. So if I do that, he now should alter course to pick up the pink one. We come out quite a way, so we're going to have to come over. Our flight path's there. I don't know why we are. Oh right, that's why. Yeah, because we want to fly down south. Right, okay. So that's our path. Now theoretically, I really shouldn't have to touch this. Drop that down. This should follow the route. If I got this right, follow this route on our nav all the way, because it should change. So at the right point, it should change our nav route to 232. So when we get to the shoreline of the lagoon, as you continue along the road, you should pass by a river running south before passing a small lagoon on the shoreline to the north. So we should then detour off, which should be this here. I think it's this bit here. It will detour off, but at the moment we should still be running a 204. Oh, actually it changed now. There you go. So it's already changed to should be 232. Yeah, because that was only a short 2 minutes. This is the same again, 3 minutes, and then it should change to 251. As the road curls further and further away from the shoreline, you should see a wide river snake its way across the road to the south shore of the lake. Turn to follow the river southwest away from the road. So this is this here. So the grey is the road, so we should be following that, and then it looks like we go off. But that's why I've come up to 7,000 feet, because there's some high mountains there. There are some high mountains. So as this river comes, we should turn and follow that river. So let's hope that's correct. Let's come out and see if we can see. Now the flying part hasn't been too bad. It's trying to get the landing off autopilot, so I've got to remember to turn it off far enough advanced so I can advance, or I need to lower my altitude to bring my altitude down. So I need to descend. So I change your altitude and then do your descent speed to bring it down. So I want to bring it down to like 1,000 feet long before we get to the runway, so then I can turn it off and then hopefully land. I'm still trying to get used to the rudder controls. Is now no longer on my joystick. I've got a set of rudder and brakes, which is a little bit more, because you're having to brake and do this at the same time. You can't see my hand. So as you're having to brake, because you've got left and right brake, and then you've got your rudder controls, which is that way. So yeah, I'll get there. I'll get used to it. So yeah. Hopefully the flying is very not simple, but once you've got the autopilot set, you really all you're worrying about is the controls. Now we're at 7,000 feet. I don't think I need to go to 7,000 feet, so I'm going to bring it down to about 4,500, because I think we're well above those mountains. I think they only go around about 3,000 feet. So if we leave that at 4, and that should it should level off, and all we've got to do then is pull back on the throttle, because we don't want it to increase speed too much. My speed seems to be dropping, so I need to put a bit more throttle in, because I don't want to stall it out. That was the other thing I was getting, because it goes in the red and you forget. Like when I was taking off, it was stalling in the red because it was trying to climb too sharply. So I was struggling. Well, not struggling. I was. It's when you're trying to learn a new thing. It does. It overloads you, as in, not overloads you, but you're trying to take in a lot of new information that you're not used to. Especially, I'm trying to learn new controller. So all the settings have changed. So now I haven't got the. My trimming isn't changed. So you don't really have to worry about trimming with the autopilot, but then you need to be aware of it when you come off the autopilot that your trimming isn't completely out. So you don't suddenly nosedive, which I got a couple of times. I did check back on the Yosemite Bush Trap on number 10, and it's still not activated. So I may go back in and do another flight, start from the start on number 10, and see if it works from that. And they may have updated it, maybe because it's there, it needs to go back and then reinitialize or something. So I may try that. But I've got this one. I've already got number 3. I need to do leg 4. I might just do leg 3 again to follow on from this one, or I'll wait and see. But yeah, it's been a while. It's been a little while because I was having trouble, but I've been trialing logging on FarmSim 19. I found a modder, FDR logging, does some really good mods, and his maps, some logging maps are really good. So I'm trialing one of those. I'm probably going to do a logging to farm scenario. Sort of quick skip through the first 2-3 days where you first start, because it's literally just going to be logging for a good couple of days where you hit clear an area, ready to put down your first part of farming, whether I'm going to do animal farming or I'm going to do hops then do grain or plant farming. Can't think of the word for that at the moment. My brain is so screwed. It's on furlough and not having your brain being activated all the time when you're at work is quite disorientating. I'm going to go out, do a lot more walking, because normally at work I'm up on my feet in and out the office, walking around doing bits and pieces, and I'm not doing anything. So I'm getting up in the morning, I'm going for walks in the evening, just trying to get myself active, doing a bit more cooking as well though. I've been trying to experiment instead of your normal meals you normally make. I've been trying to do something different. I made some pastry the other day. I haven't made pastry in years. The last time I made pastry was when I was in catering college, when I left school before I joined the army. But I had to go a bit of just normal short crust pastry. Made a couple of meat and veg pies, which were quite nice. Probably a wee tad too much butter in the pastry. It was a bit rich. I could have cut down a little bit on that, but they were right. They didn't crack. They weren't dry, and they weren't too stodgy. So I haven't lost my knack of cooking pastry. So yeah. It's one of those, isn't it? Right, so we are leveling off now. So I'm going to pull back on the throttle a little bit. should. That's about right. What's it saying? Utility 97 and normal maximum demonstrating crossing. So 97 miles an hour. Now I don't know if this is miles an hour or knots. Actually, I'm not too sure. So that's airspeed. So that's probably knots. But I'm about 85. That'll do. Some lovely views. Let's come away a little bit. They're mountains, man. They're brilliant. But we should be flying off. These two lakes down there are these two here, so we should be flying off and sort of following this ridge, I think. We'll follow the ridge, but we'll go over the top of it as well, and then drop into sort of another valley. So we should 253. Yeah, I think we're on this one, 251, so it should turn to 250 soon. And come around and then 184, follow the road southwest into the mountains, continue the south road until we reach another river. So we'll go to 184 at one point, which is when we cut in this bit, and then 271 when we come round. So they have altered the sounds as well, so they make different as you come round. So, anyway. Let's jump ourselves back in. So we should turn soon to is it 172? 184. Wow, coming into a bit of clouds actually. That down to 4,000, I think. Let's pull back on that because it'll increase too much. Once we get to 4,000, yeah, I'm getting the grips with this vertical speed thing now. Getting the grips of that. It's it was. So what we are 178. Okay. Yeah, we should change to 272 at some point. But we shouldn't have a problem with the mountains, even at 4,000 feet. We should be alright. I don't know, Patagonian, I'm not sure whether what height they come to in Patagonia. I don't know what the peaks are, but I don't think they're above 4,000 feet. We should be right. And so when you go skiing in the Alps in Europe, there's I think highest I've been to is 3,800, 3,800, and that was the glacier on the top. So 36 was the highest ski route, and there was another 200 above that. I'm not saying there's any higher than that. I'm not saying they're the highest, because Everest is higher than that, isn't it? There's quite a lot that are higher than that. I don't know how high they are in Canada. I'd love to go skiing in Canada. That'd be quite fun. At least I'd be able to understand them. And go skiing in France. I love this lovely place, but I'm really bad at languages. Trying to learn a bit of French, and then trying to learn a bit of Spanish as well, because I've got family living in Spain. It'd be a lot easier if I could learn some of the language. I do try. I do try, but I do struggle with the English language. I'm not saying I'm not the smartest pin in the box, but I'm not stupid. I think I've got more general smarts than knowledge. There are people that are a lot more knowledgeable and smart. Wife being one of them. And saying that even though she's not here, so I can't even get a bonus for that. Right, so we should be altering course now to 272 soon to follow this river. So we'll be turning soon to come in here. Yeah, because we're well over those, so we probably could come down a bit. Could come down quite a bit, I think, and we're well over the top. But I don't want to do that until I'm nearer where I want to land, which I think are SAWA, which is this one here, the Aero Club. So we're here, so we've got to come around a bit more. At least it's a tarmac runway we're going to, which is yeah, it'll be quite nice. So I think as we're coming down here, we need to start descending after we come over this here. I don't know how high this is here, whether I'm going to have to sort that out. Come on. Oh, so we should be on 272 on the heading back. Let's get that around to 272 just in case. What's the next one? 268. So let's go to 268. Right, that's on the heading bug ready, so if need be we can take over. Yeah, 28 is going to be the last heading, so what we're looking at height wise. We probably could come down a bit more on that, couldn't we? Could come down at 3,600 feet, couldn't I, really? Yeah, 36 at 200. That's quite nice. That's a nice steady descent, isn't it? I've got to remember what I've done these, because I think I've done some of these set on my throttle. I've got 4 switches. I think I've got those set and stuff. I need to check those so I can make a note of what I've set for what. What's going on here? Wow, I don't know what I did there. Did something. Right. Vertical speed. We're at 36. I don't know what. I've got to check those because I think I've got some things set up on the wrong ones. I don't know what that would do by cutting that off for a start. But there you go. Really weird clicking noise on my left, on my right ear. I don't know what it is. Right. So what are we on? 275 heading, which will be this one here. Yeah. So we should, when we get to about here, we'll start veering off. So. It's me, perhaps it's my talking and I'm affecting my own ear. Don't know, but I think we're going to be sort of flying over the top of these. We should be good. Should be holding a nice flight there. So yeah, we've come around to, so I'm going to take that around to 231. Right, 231 ready. Yeah, it's on. Oh, we're on 234, so we're getting. .208. Yeah, that's 208. That's our final approach vector. I think we should be alright. I think we should be good. We are now. Here, I think. If we look, yeah, that in there, we're coming over the top. We're just going to skip past this high peak, which is the high peak here. We should just come past there, and then yeah, I think when we're past there, I think from there I'm going to have that descend down to
500.
yeah, we're all right. So the runway should be there. Yeah, going that way. So yeah, the runway should be here. Should be going this way towards that bit. That's the one where it should be. Should be going past. So let's. Gone on there. That's what I want. Right, so right, 400. Hopefully that should bring us down quite nicely. Yeah, so the runway's there. I might end up flying in from the other side, coming in and landing. We'll see what the altitude is like. 500 drop. Yeah, when I think we're going to overshoot the end of the runway. I'm going to circle back on ourselves and come back in and land the other way. But then we can turn around ready to fly back out that way. Because then all we've got to do is bank right and go off the way we want to go. So I just want to get us down to 1,500 feet, and then we'll probably take over and sort of bear left and then come back round on ourselves. Yeah, if we're flying from the other end, we're going to be flying down towards where we want to be. We can then turn around at that end, ready to fly away. So let's get rid of that. Okay, where are we at? We're nearly there. We're nearly at 1,500 feet. V. I'm going to turn autopilot off now, because I want to take over the nav. I want lots of flaps. There's the runway, so I want to go out past this runway. Two lots of flaps. There we go.
500.
Excellent. That was better. Not brilliant landing, it's not very straight, but we did it. I did it. I'm so happy with that. I'm so happy with that. And that was saying it should have been 23 minutes, and that's saying 44. So it definitely took longer. But then I had all the talking before, didn't I? I think that's it. I don't know whether that's 44 minutes fly time. I don't know what the fly time was. Departure 10. Landing there, total flight time 31:51, so we're a little bit over. I'm happy with that. I'm really happy with that. Right, okay, so the next one, let's go back to the menu, and we'll have a quick look at the next leg, which is leg 3, which is taking off from Fagnano Airport. Go to here, and we are going to Ushula Est Aeronaval. Which is this one here. Oh, that was Aeronaval, wasn't it? No, actually, that I've got that completely wrong. Where I said that's where we took off from, we landed at Ushula. That's Aeronaval. So we're taking off from there, and we're going to be landing at Indigali Airport, which is a grass one in the middle of a valley. Valley? valley even. Right, so let's write that down. So we're taking off from there and we're landing there. So that's Yendigala Airport. Yendigala. I'll take that so it's split. Yendigala? Or is it Yendigala? Anyway, that's the third one, and then like I say, you can see where I've done them, but I need to redo the fourth because the landing was horrendous. But that's from Yendigala to Azopardo Airport. Azopardo. So that's, just write those down. So Yendigala Airport to Pardo Airport. Okay, so till next time, thank you for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed that. Getting a bit more to grips with the autopilot. I'm trying to, it's getting the vertical speeds up and down. So really, I seem to have picked up a way of doing it. So I'll take off, and I've already set the heading bug where I want to go. I set the altitude that I want to get to. Take off, set autopilot to go for the heading bug, and then set my vertical speed for the climb. So which then it climbs, it gets the once it's lined up with the heading bug, which is normally where your nav is, I switch it to the nav, because then the nav will change every time your route changes, and then the plane will just climb to your height you want to be, and then carry on going. The only thing I haven't seen on these when you do them is it doesn't tell you like a recommended flying height. Now I think bush trips are probably you reasonable, because you've got to see ground level. So, but if anybody knows, let me know if I'm doing anything wrong, or where I'm going wrong, or what I've done wrong, or just general comments. They help. I have no idea about flying at all. I am flying by the seat of my pants because I have no idea what I'm doing. Slowly learning by mistakes and by watching other people and other things. So till next time, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed that. Drop us a comment, leave us a like, click subscribe to Canada, and hit the bell to get the next one. And you can catch up on the previous ones and the start of the Yosemite ones. I've got 9 legs done of the 24 on there, still waiting for see if I can get leg 10 to complete, so I might have to fly that one again. So till next time, like I say, happy flying, see you again soon, goodbye.